Why did early humans fear silence? Early humans did not enter the world in silence, but silence was never safe for them. There were no cities, no walls. When night fell, the world surrendered completely to darkness, and darkness was silent. But this silence did not mean peace. On the contrary, the greatest danger was hidden within it, because early humans survived not by speaking, but by listening. Ears awakened before eyes. The smallest crack, the faintest breath, could mean the difference between life and death. Nature is never truly silent. Birds sing, insects make noise. Even the wind leaves a trace as it moves through the trees. These sounds were signs that life was continuing. But when those sounds suddenly stopped, something was wrong. Predators were silent. They made no sound while hunting. Silence was their greatest weapon. A breaking branch, a rustling leaf, could be the only warning of an approaching threat. But sometimes there was no sound at all. And that was the most terrifying moment. Silence meant invisible danger. It meant something was approaching, but had not yet been noticed. The human brain measures danger through sound. If there is sound, direction can be determined. Distance can be understood. But when there is no sound, uncertainty begins. And uncertainty is what the brain hates most. Because preparing for an unseen threat is far harder than preparing for one you can see. Early humans did not communicate with words. There were sounds, glances, and body movements. But at night, everyone fell silent. Because speaking meant drawing attention. Making noise meant becoming prey. That is why their sleep was never deep. The brain remained half awake. They startled at the smallest sound. In silence, the brain's task became harder. Because the threat could not be seen. It could only be felt. This is why fire was vital. Fire was not just warmth. Fire brought sound back. The crackling of wood reminded people they were not alone. In the heart of silence, fire beat like a living heart. As long as the fire burned, silence was never complete. And that brought a sense of safety. Over time, this feeling became instinct. Silence equals danger. For thousands of years, those who distrusted silence survived. Those who did not, did not. Today, the world is different. We are surrounded by sound. Engines, voices, music. But when everything suddenly goes quiet, a discomfort we cannot explain begins to rise. That is why people sleep with the television on. That is why some cannot relax in complete silence. When the night grows quiet, the brain asks an ancient question once again. Is something coming? That is why silence feels heavy. That is why darkness and silence feel unsettling. Fearing silence is not a weakness. It is an ancient survival reflex passed down from our ancestors. And it still protects you. This is Ancient Minds. We uncover the past. If you want to dive deeper into the human mind, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to turn on notifications.